Hey everyone, it's Mika. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. This video is going to be all about the Pantene Pro V Gold series. Yeah, Pantene Pro V has been going all in with marketing and making sure the word is out there about their new hair care line. I've been seeing their advertisements all over my Facebook timeline, my Instagram timeline, and they have a 2-page spread in this particular magazine, and they have 3 women of color or black women that are at the forefront of their advertising campaign, and they are 3 Pantene scientists. And while all of that is nice and good to see that black women were involved in the making of these products, it pales in comparison to actually trying the products and giving you guys an opinion about how it actually works in our hair. So that's what this video is going to be all about. As I previously said, all of these products are designed and are supposed to work in all natural hair types. It's supposed to work for relaxed hair, and it's supposed to work for transitioning hair. As you guys can see, I have natural hair. My hair is 4C, and if that was ever a question, let me show you guys what we're starting with here for this hair video. This is 3-week-old natural hair that hasn't been washed or conditioned or anything in 3 weeks, and for the last week of those 3 weeks I kept it in a puff and I let it do whatever. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wash my hair on Friday, so I'm just gonna throw it up in a puff, and it got tangled. As you can see, it's dry. So this is perfect. This is perfect to test these products with, because if it truly is for our natural hair, it should work on my hair no matter the condition. That's how I feel, in my personal opinion. So let's get started. So after I reintroduced some moisture into my hair by wetting it in the shower, I began the washing process with the Pantene Pro V Gold series shampoo. As you guys can see, the shampoo comes with a pump, and what I basically did is I put the pump very close to my scalp and I deposited little pumps of the shampoo throughout my entire scalp. And this is actually the first time I'm introducing the shampoo to my hair. As you guys know, typically if you have really dirty hair, it takes the first wash is not typically known to be very sudsy, and it doesn't produce a huge lather, but you guys can see that this shampoo was producing a lather from the jump in the first wash phase. It did a really good job of cleaning my hair. My scalp was super clean, but it did not feel super stripped. It didn't shrink up and shrivel up like my hair was being really dried out, and I really like that about it. So the next product I introduced to my hair was the Pantene Pro V Gold series Moisture Boost Conditioner. This claims to moisturize and detangle hair for instant softness and strength. You know, typical of most conditioners, they recommend a quarter size amount, but who's gonna do that, right? Whatever. So I basically just took however much I wanted, which was a reasonable amount. I just section off small medium to large sections and work that conditioner in, then I clipped it away and moved on to a next section. So by doing that, I'm giving each section enough time to really soak in the conditioner, or for the conditioner to do its job. And then after I was finished applying the conditioner to all of the sections, I basically detangled with my wide tooth comb, and as you guys can see, it worked really well. It had enough slip to detangle with. What I say, it is the best conditioner out there. Personally, I'm too biased. My favorite conditioner of all time is the Tresemme Curl Hydration conditioner, and in my opinion, that is still the best conditioner. This works really well. I definitely still would say it's a yes. My only con, I would say, is the amount of product that you're getting for the price. I'll probably put the price up on the screen here below because I don't have it in front of me right now. But the only con I would have to say would be how much conditioner you're getting for the price. But other than that, it did a really good job. And if you want to be consistent and use products all from the same line, you can definitely go ahead and use it anyways, because it did a really good job with detangling my hair. So once I was finished detangling all of my sections, I went ahead and rinsed that out and make sure I maintained all my sections as I usually do. Then I followed up with the Pantene Pro V Gold Series Repairing Mask. On the label it says deep moisturization to replenish and help restore hair health. So I took reasonable sizes again and introduced them to each section, starting from like mid shaft, working my way down and then up to as close to the scalp as I could get without actually putting it on my scalp. It's like a lotion, but it's not so thick that it won't run. Like if I tilt it to the side, you guys can see it's gonna come out relatively quickly. And I really don't mind the consistency of it, because sometimes you get treatment masks or deep conditioners that are so thick that they just stay wherever you put them on your hair, and it's really hard to distribute it throughout your hair, and it causes you to use more than you actually need just to get it distributed in your hair. After I applied it to each section, I basically wrapped all of that up in a plastic bag and put on my thermal hair care hot head to intensify the treatment. Once I took everything out, I had really soft, like buttery soft hair, and I was super happy with the results from that. My hair looked super hydrated, and I could go ahead on to the styling phase. For the styling phase, I use a combo of my already damp hair, and I coupled that with the Pantene Pro V Gold Series Curl Defining Pudding, and then I followed up with the Intense Hydrating Oil. I took generous amounts of the pudding and I applied it to large sections of my hair at a time, and then I did the same thing with the hydrating oil. I followed up and sealed in the moisture with the hydrating oil. Let me first tell you guys that for the entire line, the scent is really consistent across the board, and overall the scent gives me the ambience of a professional hair salon. You know, like how those professional hair care products smell really light and not offensive, not fruity. They don't smell like bush. They just smell nice, pleasant. I really like that scent, but when it comes to the Curl Defining Pudding, it smells like alcohol to me. I can smell the alcohol in it. I can still smell the scent that all of the others have, but I can really smell the alcohol really strongly in the Curl Defining Pudding. This is a consistency, by the way. It's almost like a jelly. So it worked out really well. I was able to distribute it in all of my strands, and after applying the hydrating oil, I felt like it felt really nice. My hair felt super soft. It felt like I had a gel in my hair, but it wasn't sticky or gunky. It wasn't stiff or gross feeling like some gels feel like. I really liked it. So okay, this oil is a really strange oil. The consistency is almost like Vaseline. Like, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because again, that slippery consistency made it really easy to distribute in my hair, and that is something that we always want to see in products for the ease of applying it to our hair and getting it everywhere that it needs to go. I was concerned about my hair looking extra shiny, but it did not. As you guys can see, my hair had a reasonable amount of shine without looking like I was so glowing. So I really like that about it as well. This is how my hair looks after I unravel the twist. And this is how my hair looks when I did some separation and fluffing at the roots of my hair. So as you guys can see, my overall outlook on the entire line, or the products that I personally tried, is relatively good. I would definitely recommend all of the products I've tried here today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really appreciate this video. If you've been curious, or you know someone that has been curious about the line and how it will work in their hair, is it worth the money? Are you gonna be wasting coins? Definitely share it with them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.